I wish I could tell you I was sane when I decided to do this challenge again, but unfortunately I was not. Persona 3 Reload was announced and I suddenly remembered that I did a challenge video for Narukami. I didn't do one for the P3 MC, whom I will be calling Makoto throughout this challenge. Sorry manga fans. If you haven't seen the U video, I'll briefly explain the setup going into this challenge. I added skills to this Ragna to make it invincible to all types of attacks besides Almighty, so that I can repel attacks back at these bosses. Then giving it Regenerate 3 and Enduring Soul to stay alive in case of the Almighty attacks and possible death. Luckily for me, the last video showed that the challenge boss AI never spams Almighty attacks, so hopefully that will apply to Makoto here today. My equips don't really matter aside from Protector and Accessory, which are Tantric Oath R, which reduces magic damage, and Divine Pillar, which halves any damage I take. With that being said, let the fight begin.
Will you be able to overcome this foe?
This is most definitely another mistake I've made, but unlike the last video, I did pass the time by playing Dragon Ball Legends, so that's a good thing. The main thing to look out for in this fight is when Makoto uses Megidolon and Door of Hades. These are the only ways that he's really able to damage me. I'm glad to report that he doesn't spam these moves. However, what did scare me was him using Concentrate, which doubles his next magic attack. He usually follows this up with Door of Hades, but luckily it doesn't kill me. So the only way I can beat him is by repelling his attacks at him. But first I have to explain his cycle. He uses Orpheus for Blazing Hell, which he blocks if you repel back at him, Cosmic Flare, which hits, Addis for Vacuum Wave, which he blocks if you repel, and Concentrate. He uses Thanatos for My Aegon, which I only nullify, and Door of Hades. He uses Siegfried for Vorpal Blade, which he blocks, and Charge. He uses Messiah for Megidolon and Riot Gun, which you can repel back at him. So now that you know the cycle, the fight now becomes Makoto uses Cosmic Flare or Riot Gun and takes damage, otherwise Joker lives, thanks to Regenerate 3 being as good as it is. And after about 21.5 minutes, I finally beat him. It took a little extra long since unlike Narukami, Makoto has Endure. For my total of 0 score, Lavenza, just like the U boss fight, says,
Just remember that you won at least.
I hope you enjoyed the video. It would greatly help if you could like and subscribe to make this video worth it, and I promise I'll actually follow through and go beyond what I said I would do in the last challenge, which was that I'd be taking on this boss.
Will you be able to overcome this foe?